for Rod Brindamore. So Tyson Jost draws in on the second line. Without Orlo, Scott Morrow plays in his 6th career game. Victor Hedman is back. He dragged it through, and that's covered up.
Shutout loss against Boston, 4-0.
Nikita Kucherov slung that one through the slot. Gensel parked in front. It hops away. Kucherov a blast. Kochetkov sprawling, and he made the stop. And Eric Chernak back on it for Tampa Bay. Chatfield an aggressive step. Chatfield moving in. Threw it off the pad of Vasilevsky, and then handled by Hagel. And still in the O-zone here. Kucherov with it. Backdoor trying to connect with Gensel. Chances there for Tampa. Hedman denied. Final dozen seconds. McDonough centered. It bounces through. Kucherov's there. Swept it across. Intercepted by Jarvis. Lugs it out for Aho. Final 5 seconds. Jarvis on the move. Short-handed. Scores! A shorty for the Canes.
Seth Jarvis has scored a goal, and he does a good job sticking with it. Him and Aho both. It's a bumbled puck. They're getting harassed from behind. It's the end of the power play, so Tampa is not back-checking the way they maybe normally would. Sort of think other people might get it. They're thinking offense. Oftentimes you've got that one defenseman out there. They're not always coming back in that full back pressure.
But when you're trying to win cups, and that's what you're judged on, that's what you got to do.
Well, I think you're also trying to, you don't know necessarily what's going to fit.
Gensel moving in with a shot, save, Kochetkov, cleared away, and then kept out by Blake and company. Walker spins it around and clips the linesman. Tampa Bay on the move. Kochetkov kicked it out on Yanni Gord. Gonzalez for Perbix, a wrister. Kochetkov to his right made the save. Kotkaniemi the intended target. Instead, Walker peels back to the point, then shovels one down to the corner. Kotkaniemi, sharp angle, and Vasilevsky made the stop.
As deep a run as they'll make, but it's also about getting their identity, figuring out how they can play that playoff-style hockey as they come into March and April.
Held in at the line by Kotkaniemi, shoveled cross corner with Hall in pursuit. Jost kept it. Kotkaniemi drops. Hall dragging through with a shot, paddled away, but a penalty coming. To the goal line, Hall. Back to Sebastian Aho. Gostisbehere with 35 points. A wrister. Rebound popped right to Hall, but then cleared out of harm's way by Cirelli.
Whenever a team struggles on the power play, too, the scouting report gets out, so Tampa can be much more aggressive.
Hasselbeck dropped it off, gets it back from Burns. Bumper spot and a save off the deflection from Hall as Walker had triggered. Stretch pass up ahead. Gord with a shot. Turned aside by Kochetkov. Back at even strength, and Gord saw the opening off the rush.
There's something to be said about his experience. He knows when he can play the puck, not get the whistle, plays it out to the defenseman up to Yanni Gord, fresh out of the box.
Hagel hounds that puck and works it back to the line. Perbix off the leg of Chatfield. Backhand from McDonough. Chatfield blocked another. Hagel stormed in, threw it toward the net at Kochetkov. Short-handed. Jarvis's 4th short-handed goal this season. Now moving in, it's Gensel still with it. Dropped it. McDonough with a shot. Traffic in front and swept out of there.
To celebrate, sometimes that's all you need, but how about this move, Gensel, cutting to the middle and then going across the green. Great job by Ryan McDonough, 4-on-4.
Down the right wing wall, harassed there by Jost. Gord toward the contact, and now Bjorkstrand banks it back for Radish. Off a stick in front. Centering pass was intended for Martinook from Stankoven. Gensel out through center. Pass point, and floated in by Hedman. Steered out of there by Kochetkov. J.J. Moser in pursuit for the Lightning, but instead carried in by Blake, the rookie. Fired it back in front, and what a stop on Jarvis by Vasilevsky.
See what happens the next couple minutes. Does his offense go back the other way and try to score a goal from him? How about this setup? A lot of eyes on the puck, and you can see Moser is just not watching Jarvis as closely as he should. Here's a look at it again. Good angle, and it sort of tips, gets flubbed, and
Jarvis looking for his 2nd of the night. Now Jarvis in pursuit on Perbix, who freed it up for Lilleberg. Stretch pass. Here is Hagel. Lofted. Cirelli off the iron.
Stretch pass to start that whole sequence. You can see all the way back from their end, all the way up, and then little saucer pass to Cirelli in front. Good work by Hagel to get in that position, recognize that the Canes were on a change, and then Cirelli off the post. Look at this. Kochetkov tracks him.
Cirelli in behind, slammed on the brakes. Cirelli carries, turned and shot it, got blocked. Wraparound on a backhand, loose in front from Hagel, and Kochetkov covers.
Either believe in what we're doing if you feel good about it. So that was a really interesting point by John Cooper.
Kucherov off a rink-wide feed, point with a shot, kicked out by Kochetkov. Was out there in the discussions for Mikko Rantanen. Or a moved it off for Gostisbehere with a shot, then Vasilevsky freezes.
When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade for that crowd. They wanted to see him live. We got a penalty coming up here on Tampa.
Moving in, Morrow with a shot denied with Kochetkov off to the bench. Floated for Jarvis. Jarvis was trying to go back to Gostisbehere. Hagel broke it up. He's got Cirelli with him. Hagel moving in, centering, kicked out by Kochetkov. A race back the other way, 3-on-2. Aho carries in. Here is Hall. Hall scans, cuts, Burns a shot, turned aside by Vasilevsky. Roslovic to the line for Burns. 36 seconds to go on this power play. Aho off a Hall stick. Rebound is blocked. Hedman swallowed it up on Roslovic for Tampa Bay.
Well, how about this block here? It's Hagel and Cirelli on a 2-on-1 break. Odd man rush on the man down. Beautiful play by Hagel coming across and Kochetkov.
Entries better with the first group, and then the rhythm with the second group, good as well. Blake maneuvering, a shot, and Walker is stopped by Vasilevsky. But being hounded there through center. Back the other way. Stamkoven on the move. Stall! Oh, what a stop by Vasilevsky! He's come up with two huge ones in the last couple minutes. Martinook a backhander. Score! 2-zip, Carolina.
Carolina Hurricanes goal. He's on his back end. He doesn't, instead of trying to go back, lose the puck, just funnel pucks to the net.
Final minute of period number 2. The lead 2-zip. Good stretch pass up ahead with Kucherov lurking and centering just out of the reach of Braden Point. Banked out by Chatfield. Grabbed by Carolina. Hall. Roslovic scores! 3-zip.
Now you get a beautiful goal. How about this for a breakout for the Carolina Hurricanes? It's not pretty, but that doesn't matter to them. It's a great play. Chatfield just has to get the puck off the glass and out. Taylor Hall, who I think has been a little bit quiet here tonight, I thought he was going to blow by. He's a beautiful skater.
Puck bounces out from Stahl. Stamkoven, good stick, dislodged it from him. Walker, that one blocked on its way toward the net. Stamkoven wrestled one out. Martinook is denied by Vasilevsky. Burns rims it back around for the Canes. Radish cut it off, floats past Hagel on the entry. Gonzalez ducks in, a shot, score! The Bolts are on the board.
Getting 2 goals to tie this game is no problem for a team like that. Interesting to watch how this play develops. It's a broken breakout. It's not a clean stick-to-stick like they're used, but see how Gonzalez comes across, and it's Cirelli driving the net. It could be protecting him, too, as they come down into this, getting closer and closer to the playoffs, making sure that it's nothing.
Yeah, he's got no shots in this game when he was out there. Walker scores! Off the face-off for Carolina, the lead's back to 3.
This is a sneaky shot on the ice. Watch this great face-off win comes across, and I like that Sean Walker, he makes that little fake. He doesn't want to get it blocked. He's come in a little bit, so he would have hosed his partner, hung him out to dry if he gets the block shot. A little bit of a deception, a little shimmy shake, and Gonzalez, who just scored the first goal for Tampa. They've been so good since January 30th, but then these last 2 games, John Cooper said they just haven't been themselves.
Roslovic moving in. Roslovic, Robinson stop. Rebound turned aside as well.
Take another look how this play develops, comes in, and you mentioned it. It's a good ball, man.
Carolina looks pretty good with that in the rearview mirror.
They do. Energetic, and you know that they've got that lightness, they've got that excitement. They love this building.